Greetings everyone, Cylindrical here, and here is Condo A. These are all the items included in Condo A. Finally, Condo A. I know it's been a long time coming, but let's start with this. I printed and I forgot to put support, and the only main place that you need support's in a big bay window here, and right under the bed here. I completely forgot, but it's still printed all right. So I'm just going to have to shave that off and cut it off with the X-Acto knife. There are two windows, one here and one here. Just use clear plastic, cut it to fit. Same with the doors. There's a shelving unit that goes here, and you can also put other things that I'll design in the future. Let's move to the roof now. There are different roofs that are compatible with Condo A and B. You just use regular clips to connect them together. And the roof just simply click in place. If you just want to use the building standalone, you don't need to do anything else, just use it as is. On the other hand, if you want to use access to the roof, there's space here to put steps. The first two steps are one piece. You use standard clips to connect them. The next two steps after those are identical steps. You just have to clip them like the first set. For the 28mm and the 32mm miniature, you can share the same steps. Steps 3 and 4 are identical, and they have a little ledge there, so you can see how different they are from the top one. The last step is completely flat at the end, so it has a better access to the door. If you use Condo B on top, it lines up with the floor and the door, or just a simple roof access roof part. And the miniature can sit securely there. Now it trips because there's no access to it, so that's why I'm going to remove this roof and put that other roof that has the little opening for the door, or maybe not really a door, but like a passage through. The roof is on top now, and it's accessible for the miniature to go through without tripping on the ledge of the roof. Your miniature is really going to appreciate that. Let's add the Condo B on top. I'm using the 45mm miniature size, and I'm going to continue using that format so you guys can see. Just put it on top, and you have steps and access to the door. Those steps are too small to support the 45mm bases, so we're going to switch them to the 45mm steps. You can see there's a lot of wiggle space, and it looks silly with the 28 or 32mm miniature, and it's perfect with the larger bases for the other miniatures. Just easy switch, just remove the old steps like that, and you add the new ones, and it all fits according to the scale that you need to play with. Let's use Count Dooku to show. See, he's standing there, he's all angry and all, and he's just moving up to fulfill his nefarious goal. Condo B is ready for play at a larger scale. Now let's adjust Condo A to fit the same scale. I'm just going to use and add the add-on that is provided in the file for the wasteland. I'm just putting the longer 45mm clips there in all three locations. Now let's add the platform on top of the frame, and there's a little groove there and a little shape just to secure it, so if you don't want to have any building on top, you can use it without it and it will be secure in place. I'm just sliding it in there. Once that's done, let's put Condo A and Condo B. Since Condo B is attached to it, you have a two-story building for your gaming. As you're familiar now, I'm pretty clumsy, so I always have to fiddle with things. The door is now functional, open, close. It's at the right scale for Count Dooku and his denizens. And don't forget, all my terrain is compatible with each other. I'm always modular to fit any layout you want to your game, so it's never the same game you're playing. And don't forget to check my free packs so you can add those power modules into the buildings. Those things can be integrated for scenarios that you're playing, or even a role-playing game. So wargaming, role-playing game, skirmish gaming, any form of tabletop gaming can be used with my terrain. Oh, look, I'm clumsy again. Just threw it away. There's a little slots in the back, as you can see, that helps it to fit in place. And you may have to scrape it off a little bit after you paint it, because depending on the thickness of the paint. You can quickly take everything apart and reconfigure it any way you want. It's very modular, like I mentioned. It's very clean and easy to change and interact with one piece and another. I initially designed this for Condo A, but let's put Condo B there and see how it works together. And who knows what the future holds? There might be a Condo C, there might be a Condo D, E, F, G, who knows how many of them I'm going to make. So it's pretty straightforward. You put it in with other extension of the terrain, or like you see, this was from a free pack. You can put the stairs directly there. And according to the stairs and the miniature base you have, they can sit securely at any level that is needed for gameplay. And as a bonus, since you're not doing the roof accessible, it can be a tray for throwing your dice around and see the results. Is your miniature going to survive the combat, the battle, or it's just going to die?